This segment is sponsored by New Perspective Financial Solutions. How much money will you need to retire? For many people, they believe the magic number is $1 million. But here to answer that for us is Tavon Jackson. Tavon is the founder of New Perspective Financial Solutions, a DC-based firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. And this morning, he's joined by financial advisor Vanessa Patterson. Good to see you both. Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, Vanessa, why do people think $1 million is that magic number?
Yeah, I have heard 1 million being thrown around as the magic number you need for retirement, but there's truly no one size fits all. People live different lifestyles and they have unique needs, so 1 million might be more than enough for somebody where it may not scratch the surface for somebody else.
Okay, so then how do we find out what our personal magic number is?
So the first step is to set goals. What do you see your retirement looking like? What hobbies will you have? Are you going to be downsizing? Will you be volunteering, working part-time? And then seeing how you can get to that number where it's what income do I have coming in retirement? Is it Social Security? Will I also be getting a pension? And then looking at your expenses and also taking into account taxes and inflation too. And then working back to get to that number.
Yeah,
And
can't miss those.
I would say also stop talking to your coworkers. And a lot of people, I talked to Vanessa, like, how much you got in your 401k? She'll be like, oh, I got $1 million. And then I have 200,000. So I think that's the goal.
Oh, no, yeah.
But the real magic number is actually how much you're going to spend. Okay. So the amount that you have doesn't matter. But if your expenses are only $2,000 a month, then maybe you can comfortably retire off $200,000. And then when you factor in maybe a pension, maybe Social Security, you may not even need $200,000. So everybody has their own separate plan. But you have to come into the office and you have to stop talking to your coworkers.
Right. Talk to the professionals,
Yes,
to each their own. How do you help people find theirs? And are you surprised when it's like, oh, you only need 200,000 or you need a little bit more?
Oh yeah, absolutely. When you put money away for retirement, you don't really know how much you're going to need. So when you sit down and actually put a plan together, you might say, oh my gosh, I have more than enough. I can retire today. Or somebody might be surprised thinking, oh, I'm going to have to work another 5 or 10 years.
Okay.
So one thing I will say is that once you reach your own magic number, you got to make sure it doesn't go below that. So in order to do that, you can actually, as I've talked about plenty of times, you can actually insure your money. And you insure your car, your phone, your pets. Why not insure your life savings so that your nest egg stays intact when all these other things around the world are happening?
Okay, so that's one way to make sure you don't run out of money, right, and lose that money. What are some other ways to make sure you can enjoy it and have enough money?
Yeah, so one of the biggest fears in retirement is running out of money, especially since we're living longer. So you have to have different plans. First of all, you really need a tax plan because a lot of your retirement savings are in pre-tax accounts like your 401ks and your TSPs. So when you take that money out or you need a big withdraw, it could be a really big tax hit. So that $1 million that you have might really be $700,000 after taxes. So definitely sitting down and having a tax plan, and also inflation too. As we saw this year, the cost of goods is really rising. So making sure you take into account inflation, because that $5,000 you need today could be $10,000 in 5-10 years from now.
And I like to think of the taxes real quick as just like a mosquito. Like wherever you go, it's going to be there. But we actually can control the taxes that we pay. And in 2 years, the tax tables are going to go back to what they were in 2017, which was the highest in history. But we can actually take our 401ks, pay the taxes now while we're in historically low tax rates so that it's tax-free for the rest of our life.
Okay, good to know. And then Tavon, for you, what are some of the keys that you think of when it comes to a successful retirement?
I would say, one, getting a long-term care plan, because I don't know if anybody had to take care of elder parents, but it's, one, expensive and it's emotionally draining. So you want to make sure you have a long-term care plan in case you get sick. And then also setting up 3 income streams. One of them will be Social Security. If you're lucky, you have a pension, but then also taking your retirement account and turning it into a guaranteed check. So the first of the month, you got 3 checks coming in. Most people only have 1, and there's so much talk that Social Security may run out. So you want to make sure you have 3 just in case.
All right, get that tax plan, get that income plan. Thank you both very much. For you at home, if you're looking to discover what your magic number is for retirement, New Perspective Financial Solutions has a great offer. Tavon and Vanessa want to help protect and continue to grow your money while also helping you create a reliable income stream. So right now, for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, they're offering a complimentary retirement income plan just for you. This will allow Tavon to sit down with you personally or schedule a call to make sure you are on the right track for a successful retirement. The number to dial is 240-335-8366. Again, that's 240-335-8366.